to this numpy series. We will continue our next part. So I was talking in last lecture, we will cover that about two functionalities that is called as linspace and arrange. So first let me show you how it works. So let's say I want to create numbers or some array from 0 to 10. Let's say first I need to call numpy library, and from that I will recall linspace command, and I will use 0 to 10. I want to distribute, or I want to use x from 0 to 10, and I want 10 equally spaced numbers. So first you have to use starting value, ending value, that is a 10, and you want how many values between these number. So I want 10, and let's say print x. So it will give me equally paste 10 values of number. So 0, how many values it is giving? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 10. And let's say if I want to get 11 values, so it will give me 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have to experiment. So this way you can divide one array particularly. And let's say how can I use this? How much is useful? Let's say y is equal to x square. So if I want to use power, you can use double star and use that digit. So if I want to x cube, it will be 3 here, x square here. And let's say print y. So it will calculate square of each number from this x array. So 0 square 0, 1, 2, 2 is to 4, 3 is 9, 4 is 16, this way. So again, let's say theta is equal to np dot linspace from 0 degree to 360 degree, and I want 10 values between these two numbers from 0 to 360. And here it is degree, but Python doesn't recognize degree. By default it consider as a radian. So you have to convert from radian to degree. And let's say z is equal to np dot sine of theta. So first use theta, then I have to convert into degree, so that is used by pi by 80 multiplication. So for that np dot pi. So basically you have to recall the pi from numpy library divided by 180, and let's say print theta. What is the values of theta? So I am getting 0 degree, 40 degree, 80 degree, 120 up to 360, and let's say print z. So these are the values of z. So basically you don't need to use print function here, but if you are using Python directly, you need to use print here. Let's say print z like this. But in Jupyter Notebook you don't need. So this is the use of linspace, and it is very useful. We use frequently in numerical calculation. So in arrange, let me show here print theta here for our reference. And how can you use arrange function? Let's say here arrange. So same, I will use this x control V np dot arrange. So how it works? So my starting value, my ending value, that is 10, and between two value how much spacing I want. So let's say 1. So from 0 it will start, next number should be 1, because the spacing between two numbers I want to keep 1. So what is the difference in linspace? So in linspace you can define how many numbers you want between starting and ending value, and in arrange how much should be the step between two numbers if if I define two values. So let's say print x. So here it is giving me 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 9, and it is not giving me 10 because arrange, I have said in Python it doesn't consider last digit. It is considering in linspace command, but in arrange it doesn't consider last digit. And if you want to consider 10, you have to use 11 here. So now it will consider 10. And let's say if I reduce the step size between two numbers, now it will return me 0, 0.5, 1, 1.5 up to 10.5, and last digit is not there. So this way you can use arrange and uh, linspace. So here again I will use theta. So instead of linspace, arrange. So 0 to 360, and I want, let's say, 30-degree step between each value, and let me print theta. Last you will see there is no 360 because it will not consider last digit, so that you can do, let's say, add one more, whatever the step size you are using you can add here. And now see the theta, now 360 is there. And let's say z, same here we will use, and print z. So now it will return me values of z. So this is a use of linspace and arrange. Sometimes we will be using linspace and sometimes arrange, depending on what uh, it is demanding. If you want to use particular value of step values between two number, use arrange. And if you want certain number of instances between two values, starting and ending value, use linspace. So next we will see matrix addition and dot product, this kind of mm, arrays, or you can say array operation. Let's say I will create m1 matrix 1. Let's say m1 is equal to np dot array. So let's create 3 by 3 array, 1 comma 2 comma 3. Next row 2 comma 5 comma 6. Third row, that is, let's say 8 comma 6 comma 3, and use m2 second matrix is equal to np dot array, use bracket, one more bracket here, we forgot one square bracket, additional square bracket. So be careful with syntax. So let's say 2 comma 3 comma 8, second row 5 comma 1 comma, let's say 7, and third row 0 comma 0 comma 5. So these are two matrices. Let's say m3 is equal to m1 plus m2. So basically m1 and m2 are having same sizes, that is a shape, that is 3 by 3 matrix, then it will do addition. And let's say print m3. So this is a matrix addition. And if I want to do dot product, let's say m4 is equal to np dot. So from np you have to recall dot m1 comma m2 and run m4. So it will give me the dot product. So there are other operations like inverse operation. Also there we will be using sometimes inverse operation in our further programs. But my motto is how much useful is a numpy library, and I will give this notebook you can download, or I will share this notebook in different form, and you can upload this notebook in your Jupyter notebook set, or directly you can practice.